Welcome back! Time to get back into it. State of Decay 2, Nightmare Zone, Sheriff Legacy, the Rouse Method, Episode 10. Gotta get into the shoutouts because there are a lot of them and I don't like my shoutouts to go longer than the loading screen. I won't be able to give as personalized messages, so let's just get through them. First up, Twan wanted a shoutout to Bushwookiees86. Can't remember why. Barris, not going to try to pronounce the last name. It's like some kind of crazy name. But he wanted to shout out to an old meme, Door Stuck. I'm not the best with old memes, but there you go. Illuminarch wants a shout out to his two dogs, Bear and Bismarck. He also wanted to shout out to his grandson, Crosshair Kiddo, which is a cute name, but probably a name he'll eventually grow out of, because most guys, I don't think they want to be considered cute. Like, we want to be, like, tough. Next, I've got Frosty Pandas wants a shout-out to his dog, Chino. Christian Evans wants a shout-out to his dog, Lily. And finally, the Italian OG wants a shout-out to Jay's Back Again. And those are all of the shout-outs. So, what we need to do is start getting our sheriff leveled up. So let's go ahead and take control of our sheriff. First we will get an appropriate backpack. This weapon is broken practically. Wait, I did not put the right backpack on. There we go. I was wondering why my inventory looked small. Looks like we need to make more ammo. Let's just go ahead and do that.
Look, we're gonna defeat this blood plague. We gotta start making things again.
Oh, well, we already had a stack of ammo, but we're gonna need more ammo anyway, so it's not a big deal. It's very important that this character does not die, so we're gonna go a little heavier on the gear. What weapon shall I use? Probably Cleo Mace will repair it up. Or is the rebar blade? No, let's use a grass cutter. No, let's stick with the Cleo Mace. Grass cutter can be questionable when you don't have lethality. Very good with lethality, but can be a little questionable otherwise. So is it becoming nighttime or is it becoming daytime? I cannot remember. It also doesn't matter though. We actually need to... We have this builder quest. Search... I can't even read it without it. Look at this. It's making it go away. What the... This weird-ass thing. Craft 3 times... Okay, let's just... I want this thing out of my... So let's go ahead and just... Let's see if this counts. Okay, it does count. Good. Oh my gosh. The UI right now.
Okay, good. This is good. Great work, everyone. We've built a home strong enough to survive the blood plague threat.
Wonder if this counts. Look at that. That actually counted as a
Don't move
as a quest.
I'm on my way.
Really? Have we really destroyed that many plague arts? So, what's going on here? I guess we'll start out with destroying this infestation. Especially because we just bought a whole bunch of these things, get some Molotovs. I'm a little, like, wary. I'm gonna choose that word. Or apprehensive. I'll choose that word. Because we had, what's-her-name, just basically get vaporized by barrels. And that was because she was not able to develop her health very high. Because the way you get your health higher is by leveling up fighting. Let's just kill these guys because it'll give us some influence. I was hoping to knock him down. Juggernaut. It's gonna... looks like it's becoming daytime, so... I don't know if I vocalized it, but in my head I was being pessimistic and thinking it was going to be night. But looks like the glass was half full. So one thing that's annoying about shooting these zombies is every time you shoot one of them, they kind of like duck a little bit and it just throws your aim off like crazy. Hopefully that gave us a little bit of standing since we did kill 3 freaks and several regular zombies. Let's see how we're looking on standing. Good, that took us to citizen level. What's our bonus going to be? Sufficient caution offers the rooftop recon bonus. That's better than a lot of the other bonuses, but still not a mind-blowing bonus. Okay, let's go burn out this infestation. Actually, let's go kill those bloaters I just noticed.
I need a break.
And now the cloud is too thick, I can't see the last one. There he is. Do we have fuel? No. Let's teleport the fuel into the wizard van and just grab it from there. I'll take 2. We could probably put this in as well. Yes, we can. Just put these in the back, because it has enough fuel. I just want to get away from that juggernaut. One of the fastest way to become a sheriff will be to actually destroy some of those plague hearts. Squish!
You want me to say it? Fine. This situation, maybe it's completely hopeless.
I'm guessing it's, yep, it's that barn. No one following, huh? Okay, they were following, but they gave up quickly. Wow, shooting maxed out very quickly. Gunslinging. Very nice. Oh, there's one. Okay, so the entrance is on the other side, like the large barnyard doors. That'll provide us the best accuracy. There's the Screamer. And this infestation is clear.
And we've got nothing.
I like it when they choose buildings like this, like buildings with large, wide open areas. Powerhouse is maxed out. That was a skill that she had problem with though, so it did make sense that it maxed out pretty quickly.
Kill it, for real.
Try to get some swings in there to start working on fighting. I guess we can work our way towards that quest, because we are supposed to help people. And also doing quests will... it will also build up her standing. Let me see, are there any hidden buildings that we haven't revealed along the way? Let's try to kind of knock out multiple goals at once. No, it looks like this area has been pretty revealed. And the Vikings' fuel should be able to handle the drive as well. So, a lot of people have been asking me if I'm going to do a forever community, a permanent base. The answer is yes, because people want nightmare guides, and the best way to do nightmare guides is to have a permanent base in the nightmare zone in order to test all of the abilities. Obviously, I've done a lot of research just on my own, but just through playing the game, but we need even more research, and the best way to do that is to have basically a research facility. And by that I don't mean a in-game research facility, but rather a base that is suitable for testing things. Wait, why am I stopping here? I don't want to stop here. I want to go here. The follow-up quest to that is always, where am I going to build that base? It's going to be in Mayor Valley, and I will probably take Squellone's Brewery, because I will need a lot of influence, because I will need to buy a lot of retraining manuals to try out and iron out people's skills. But if I have enough influence and enough stockpile of stuff to sell, I'll probably move into Whitney Field, because one of the things I want to test is what I think the best base is, and I have a strong feeling that Whitney Field will be the strongest base, specifically for Nightmare Zone. Why is that? Why Whitney Field? Because, yeah, a lot of people don't like Whitney Field, but the reason people don't like Whitney Field is likely going to be the reason it's so good, and that is that it's very wide and open, and the zombies can just kind of come in from any direction, and I think that's actually a good thing in the Nightmare Zone, because what you want is every one of your guys with a BFG to have very clean lines of fire, where there are no buildings in the way, there are no walls to stop them from hitting things, and Whitney Field is the best at that. It's going to be the most conductive to snipers. And that's exactly what Whitney Field is going to... Oh, coming out with the quick attack. Like Rattata coming out with the quick attack. Talk to O'Leary.
Alright, try and follow. You gotta get this done. You hear me?
These people are demanding. They're like, you have to help us. You want us to do it. So I'm pretty sure that, I mean, we'll find out, but I'm pretty sure that last step, destroying the Plaguear, is the end of the action hero quest line. We'll see. I mean, we'll give it some time. But we didn't really get anything. Someone said we might have gotten some morale bonuses, but I'm pretty sure they are temporary bonuses. Let's see if Megan gained any attributes. She, unless funny is a new attribute for her, and I don't think it is, I don't think we really gained anything from it. Let's see. Something, Magellan likes the watchtower. Yeah, there's nothing. I don't think we got anything for doing it. So, it just kind of sucked. I would never advise doing the... Unless there is an extra step, and we just get some amazing thing, and it better be a really amazing thing. It'd have to be, like, amazing. And if it was amazing, I would remember it. I would remember a quest if the end payout was just absolutely amazing. So it's very unlikely that it is amazing, and that means that the... Let's go around this, because I know it wraps around. Which means that that quest probably just is terrible. But we'll see. We'll see if there's an extra step. I don't know what they could possibly want me to do that's more action-packed than destroying a plague guard, though. That's, like, kind of the big deal in the game. That's a lot of enemies, so let's drive over here and shake some of them off. Enter stealth. Enter stealth, I said. Okay, here they come to investigate. He got bored, though. Oh yeah, that's right, I've got gunslinging, so I reload faster. I thought that was a feral for a moment. But it wasn't, fortunately. And she stopped.
Hey, listen up. I understand.
Try and convince her to go home.
I just need a little time.
Time to go home.
Okay.
Looks like a horde wandered in. And is right next to my vehicle. An armored horde. Seems a little convenient.
We just drew some attention.
Got the terrible execution again.
I can't keep this up.
Why didn't you use the energy drink?
That's not
Thank you. Hopefully get a little bit of fighting EXP. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. I assume that this marker I have is, yep, that is their base. We need to get this chick up to hero status so that we can relieve Erik of his temporary mandate as leader of the Fox City Police Department. And then we need to destroy the plague guards. That'll be the end of this as well, because then we can do the legacy. Even with me kind of taking time on it, we seem to be going at a decent pace.
Hey, neighbors.
Juggernaut. Not what I wanted to see, or hear, or either.
Okay, here you are.
I appreciate it.
Oh my gosh, I guess we have to bash it open.
Locked. Figures. Agreed. That said, I gotta pay closer attention to what my team is going through.
Okie dokes. Boon traders want bullets. But we definitely want to make sure they get their ammo. Getting there, we're about 20% the way, I would estimate.
If we keep this up, I'm buying everyone a beer.
Whoa, let's not have the bloaters go crazy with us. So yesterday, I was not very productive. I didn't get anything done because Stellaris multiplayer came out and I no-lifed the whole day playing Stellaris multiplayer. So I actually got to record 2 episodes today to get back on track. And I've got to clean up the audio for the computers episode. And if you've watched my episodes, you know that I hate doing that. I hate cleaning up the audio. I drag my heels, I procrastinate. I do everything in my power to not do that part. But I need to start just kind of getting over it and doing it because it's one of the most important parts. It's also just extremely tedious and boring. And my least favorite part of the video creating process. And the longer the video is, the more annoying it is, which is why I'm glad I don't have to do it for these episodes. Let's go ahead and just get started with Plague Art Demolition. We've got so many, what do you call it? What are they called? I mean, we got 11 of these, so it really doesn't matter if we waste...
Better if they talk to you.
How many... we got... let's not use the med kit. That's a little overkill. We should be fine. Go ahead and use that. Let's get out the pyro launcher. This one's fully repaired. Let's use this one and de-equip the ammo. Pull it out, put it in. That sounded kind of dirty. This is a Christian zombie apocalypse, so like nobody's saying anything. Nobody's gonna mention anything about that. I could have swore I heard a... oh, there he is, right over there. Okay, he's far away. I don't care about him, then. What is this building? The Spoon and Cone. Trying to think about ahead of time if it's going to be a plague art that's going to be in a cramped, confined area. Because the strategy for removing them changes slightly if they're in a really annoying area. Oh no!
That's all I got.
Okay, let's get out. Fortunately, I did turn on the, I did activate my...
Having a plague heart move in must really...
I can't even
fuck
think
up
of it now.
values.
I activated my scent block just before I got out.
What a wonderful smell we've discovered. That sure left a mark.
This one should be fine. I don't think I'll burn myself. And I should be able to kill them before the zombies get to me.
Don't let us down. We're calling this plague heart history.
Wait for him to bash through the door. And then we'll give him the Kurt Russell The Thing treatment. Food.
That's a lot of stuff.
Samples. Hunter's Viper. Bombs. This. High-end discriminus stick. Let's just take these. I mean, why not? Want to kill that feral. Because it'll give me standing. Or I guess we just won't. That's fine too. Whoa, what is happening here? What is happening here? Very interesting. The blood plague appears to be evolving. It appears to be generating a new type of zombie that Undead Labs has not mentioned. Very interesting. Very peculiar. I don't know what to say about it. You tell me down in the comments section, like what new strategy is occurring here? What is these shenanigans? Let's kill this guy.
Let's keep that screamer quiet.
Very strange. I am speechless. I don't know what to say about it. Okay, there we got the attention of that feral now. There we go. Just burn some of these guys. Probably get some extra influence. Look at that, gaining more standing. Oh, he just caught his buddy on fire. Well, he just wants to share. That's all it is. He just wants to share. So it appears that in the ensuing chaos, we destroyed the zombie prototypes. All that's left is this one. Doesn't she have a, she's quite photogenic. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what to tell you. Tell me down in the comments sections what the heck is happening. Let's get over to, back to our base so that we can get some ammunition for the boon traders. Also, let's check our standing. Look at that. Pretty good. Pretty good. Almost to max standing. I keep telling people that weird things are happening in this series. Like, weird things are happening. And it's continuously... Like, I'm pretty sure this series is cursed. This season is cursed. Is that the name of... That's gonna be the name of this episode, I think. Cursed Season.
One thing we humans have going for us?
Or maybe this season is cursed. This is... Or I don't know, like... I don't know, like... The episode is gonna be named after that weird event. That's all I know so far, unless I get sidetracked or completely forget. Because when I record 2 episodes, I can forget. I believe delivering the ammo will probably complete the process of making this character our leader. A lot of ferals. A lot of ferals. Do we need to put the food in? Not really.
No place to put that.
Food in here in the meantime. Jump the fence. Who is CJ? Okay, I was about to say I didn't invite anyone to the base called CJ. Reload completely. Oh, we're short too. I'm triggered. I don't like putting weapons in that aren't completely reloaded. This is fine. We just need to go and get a rucksack of ammo. Pretty sure they want ammo. I'll double check.
This will slow me down.
That sucks. We're going to be giving them a large rucksack. It's a six count of ammo. Yeah, he can wait. Be patient. I got things to do. And that thing to do is to put more fuel in the vehicle. That's what we have to do. Oh my god, it takes forever to fill things up. Alrighty, back to what we were doing. More ferals again. Somewhat close to the base. Could be a threat later. We do have sniper support though, so if we get attacked by triple ferals, we can use that. Oh man. That's probably the end of our need for, what do you call it, standing, running those ferals over. I think it hit the side of the vehicle too, so I don't think that affected the engine. This character tire, oh no, character's injured. And also is in heavy carry, I think. Tremaine, there's your ammo.
Watch your back, okay?
There we go. Time to go promote. Let's see what you got for sale.
I'm on board with that.
Nothing particularly interesting. Chemistry textbook, that's interesting actually. Skills, agriculture, nothing. Computers, automechanic, let's take it.
Good
Chemistry it is.
Let's get down to business.
Okay, sure.
Shit. I think I actually just learned something.
Don't know if we will be able to get to... I mean, we could, but I don't know if how much I want to spend in order to get the skill maxed out, though. So now we're going to demote our previous guy and get this character up to leader status. Then we're probably going to play as Erik to re-level him up to hero status. Because he will drop back down to citizen level. It'll also give this character a chance to heal up. Yeah, look at that. All three of the ferals. So that was basically 150 influence right there just for being in the right place at the right time. Or the wrong place at the wrong time if you're the ferals. Also shows you that the AI can make mistakes since they clearly leaped into the vehicle. If they did not leap at all, if they just stayed where they were, all of them would have lived. So that's kind of good though. I like that the AI can make decision-making mistakes that aren't like obviously super glitchy mistakes. But get out of the vehicle. I'm like mashing the Y button and it's like not even getting out.
You guys ought to send over a buyer to hear what we're selling.
Oh my god, let me over.
Looking for
Let me over.
We can help you out on that. Come over and chat, will you?
Friends with benefits. Anyways, it's time to kick someone out.
Out here, isn't it?
Demote leader. Confirm. I'm guessing he is above us. Okay, he's probably on the shooting position. You are demoted! Demoted!
You've done so much for us. Don't you think you've earned some time off?
I'm reluctant to step down. It might just be the right thing to do.
I'm thinking we could use a leader around here.
And you're about to have one. Sheriff, what do we get? The field hospital, the level 3 lounge, Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. New leader. I did hear those juggernauts, though. With our ability to see through on the rooftop, can I get a lookout on those jugs? Is that it? Is that a full-size plague gourd? As a matter of fact, it is. Pick off the zombies, because it will reduce the amount of targets for the snipers to compete over. I just kind of want to throw a Molotov in there and burn them, even though it won't do anything to the jugs. Okay, let's not waste any more ammo. It's very difficult to hit them when their bodies are in the way. Let's call in the fire support.
It's kind of scary out here. Can I get a sniper to watch out for me?
Oh, he's coming. That CJ's like, oh no! What am I doing here? Oh god. What is he doing here is a better question. Need to be cautious. That's CJ, I believe. Let's not risk it. Oh no! Let's not risk our leader getting killed. Okay.
One of our listeners in Pennsylvania picked up a weird transmission yesterday. Could be nothing. Or it could be from our government in hiding.
Good old Twain and his government conspiracies. So, now that we have this as an option, we may remove this in order to, because we may need to build the sheriff building, whatever it's called, can't even think of it now, the hospital. We may need to build the hospital, I'm not sure. And also, we're doing okay on parts, but it takes a really long time to rebuild that, so I'm just going to leave it constructed until we absolutely need to tear it down.
I'm gonna need a lighter load soon.
Put a different weapon on her. Grass cutter, why not? Switch to Erik. So what's our situation? We got Mysterious Stranger, who got a lot more than he bargained for. He got the Juggernaut treatment.
Hello. Okay, I'm out. You can take this from here.
Scent block. What does he want now? Assistant zombie dismember. Yeah, I can do that. That's actually one of the easier ones. Let's put this away. Crossbow out. We're probably gonna dismember with some kind of bladed weapon that has a high dismemberment rating. That is pretty good. This has very good dismemberment rating. Let's go ahead and use this tack to hawk. Go out and chop up a few zombies.
Noise.
One so far. Oh, yeah, that's why you shouldn't fight juggernauts, CJ. Fighting them in melee combat, you know, what do you think? What do you think? What are you thinking? He's probably thinking, I didn't even expect it, like, what are you doing? Like, bringing juggernauts, and I'm just here to, like, get a stick of butter and a cup of sugar. Oh boy. Oh no, let's fall back to base. Barrel didn't hear us, though, strangely enough. There's also a Juggernaut deeper back there, so let's continue hunting zombies further away. And he got me with his Ratata quick attack. Come here. Try to get him away from the others. Oh, we got the dismember too early. Or the headshot. The head cut. The head. We killed it too quickly.
I want you to have this as a sign of appreciation.
Yep, give me the stuff. Give me the stuff. There, we helped them. Okay, let's go ahead and put the tac dock away. Wait, we can just warp it back to base. I don't think I'm going to use this as a weapon, though, because this has, actually has an okay easy use rating. I want to destroy this, though. Let's recon these buildings real quick. And see if we,
Another day has gone by, and I haven't used algebra.
put this away, switch this weapon. Use that one because it's not damaged. Pull out the ammo. Means we have to put the ammo back in. We probably should craft another use of them. Go ahead and do that. What? Okay. A little confused for a moment. I don't know if Gunslinger helps with these, but I do believe we have Gunslinger. It still takes a while to reload them, though, since you gotta reload all 40 of them. What else do we want to bring with us? Probably a plague cure, just in case. Always a good idea. Never know when some kind of foolishness will occur. That's that. Check the fuel on the vehicle. Fuel's pretty good. No fuel in the back, so let's call one in. Let's check our fuel status. 22, so we're actually staying ahead of our fuel. Very good. Having our allies has come in handy, I will say, in that we have been able to buy several canisters of fuel from them, which is actually pretty efficient.
It would be for a mutual advantage to discuss this offer.
Now you know it's a Red Talon officer. They tend to speak a little bit more eloquently. It's to our mutual advantage to consider this offer. So here, whoa, what am I doing? I'm trying to, like, look at my map, not run into a...
Just one more of these damn things and the town will be safe.
Well, we now know this is the final one.
Time to finish this.
Now
that worked great.
burn it as fast as we can before the plague zombies get here. Yes! They got there, just not quite in time. Where's the...
It was ugly work, but there's not a single damn plague heart left in town.
He's just having a snack attack. You know, I mean, look at him. He's got the belly and all. He's like, well, I'm gonna get to the refrigerator. Well, you know what you get instead? This is what you get. You get the throat slasher special. Let's use one of these. Let's just leave this. We'll take these. I mean, why not? It doesn't hurt. So we're now clear on plague arts. New beginning means we gotta go... Let's go destroy that while we have our... scent block active. How much citizenship did we... We got about 50% citizenship from that? Or standing, rather. 50% standing. So he's almost back in action. And we're doing this all in the daytime, too. Like, this is becoming a very productive episode. Is next episode possibly the end of the series? I will wait until morning, since this will obviously be night. It'll be night. The next episode is going to be at night, obviously. We're 46 minutes into the episode. I mean, we still have to actually do the steps to actually unlock the final mission. But I'm happy with our progress, even with these shenanigans occurring. Missed. Let me just shoot the door. I'm like, whoa, 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 stop shooting. If you're wondering why I'm constantly ducking using this weapon, it's because you cannot... Okay, it's this button on the back. I have a button on the back of my controller that lets me... Like, so I can just... You can see I can just shoot one shot and then immediately dodge. But I was pushing the wrong button. Oh, it's ferals everywhere. Oh no, don't set me on fire.
Passing out.
That's the most annoying thing about this weapon, is once you start shooting, this weapon does not stop shooting unless you manually interrupt it or you shoot 20. It will stop shooting after 20 are released, and most of the time you don't want to shoot 20, since 20 is absolutely overkill. Very effective against ferals, though, as long as you don't mind making a ton of noise. Put this in the back. Just empty all this stuff out.
Well, we could use some fresh faces around here.
We don't need any more fresh faces. We got enough fresh faces. Put this away. Back to the BFG. Switch to our glorious leader.
See, people, this is what I've been talking about. Nice work.
She's like acting like she actually did anything. We defeated the blood plague and we didn't have to become monsters to do it. It's actually kind of true. We're a bunch of Rousey types. The world's not worth saving unless we make it a better one. Very, very thematically Rousey.
It could be way worse. That's gotta count for something.
Hey, we need to continue letting this character rest. We survived so far by working with our neighbors to build a stronger town. Even though the blood plague is gone, I have a feeling that work isn't quite done yet. Aren't you just clairvoyant? You've got a feeling that, you know, the entire infested nation of zombies isn't done yet. Absolutely divine. Like this, it's just straight divination. Anyways, let's let this character continue resting. Why does Erik have a quest? What is his quest? We have a wandering trader. Outsiders demand food. We'll give them food. We've got one in the back. What am I doing? I need a weapon that's not completely overkill. What are you doing, Erik?
That's a lot of stuff.
Put this back. What's his melee weapon? Whatever, it's good enough. We don't have a whole lot of time left in this episode, so let's just get everything done that we can. Next episode probably is just going to be us getting to the point where the legacy is nearly done. So there's probably going to be 2 episodes left. I suspect next episode will be basically just getting all of the
Hey, Sheriff.
sheriff quests done.
Use your help out here.
Boon Trader. There, speaking of those, there's our first one. And then the second episode after this one will probably be the finale.
I was bored, so I went out and found a few things. You're welcome.
Got that intense music playing. Doesn't matter that when we're in a car. That's one of my #1 tips in this game. If you're having trouble, it's not dangerous as long as you don't drive over a bloater
Don't tell me you forgot.
and you don't get out of your car. Like, don't get out of the car unless you need to. Like, if you want to loot a place and it's just filled with like a ton of enemies, well, don't. Just drive somewhere else. You don't have to get out of your car and endanger yourself. Get out of the car when it's safe. Even if that means you have to go 2 towns away to get what you're looking for. If you don't feel comfortable getting out of the car, then you don't. I would say, oh no! Okay, we're good. I don't know why I'm so talkative this episode. Like, I'm not even that energetic in real life. I'm actually a bit slightly sleep deprived. But for some reason, I'm just very chatty today. Maybe it's adrenaline. Adrenaline from not having the best sleep. It's not going to mess up my sleeping pattern again, that's for sure. I am not going to let that happen twice. At least not in such a short time frame. The end of you. Okie dokes, let's give these people their food.
Stop on in for a while.
Len, you look like a Len. Yep, you're a Len.
Thanks, kid. So long.
Friendly status. See what you got.
Sure.
One day at a time. That's
Interesting stuff. First thing we're gonna do is buy the fuel. I think we're just gonna buy all these because all of the influence is gonna be wasted. So we may as well just restock the base. All those supplies could be wasted too, but let's just restock the base because why not?
Mi casa, su casa, or whatever.
What do you say to a bit of bartering?
Of course.
Our plan to use the forge got interrupted by... I mean, it wasn't a bad interruption, but we originally planned to use the forge in order to build more parts from materials, but it wound up that we got that material vendor, and that kind of interrupted our plan. However, of all the kinds of interruptions, I think that is a positive one. Not something you want to rely on, though. So I still think the forge could have been very useful. Next, we're going to check the Wandering Trader. But first, we need to see if there's anything worth selling. Sell this cruddy backpack. We could probably sell some of these guns, but I just don't feel like it.
Shouldn't be a problem, though.
Let's also get a floater bomb, in case this guy is actually a villain in disguise. The last one. What to make more? In fact, let's rearm right now. Take out the sanitization machine and install the biochem station. So we'll go check out what this guy has to sell, and if he's evil or not, and then we'll defend the base, and then we'll call it quits. You know what's tough? I kept telling you, I talked about how, oh, the episode's gonna be named after those weird T-posing guys, but at the same time, we also destroyed all the Blood Plague. That's also a worthy name of the episode. What do we call it? What is more important? Is it more important to name it after the weird T-posing zombies, or is it more important to name it after The Blood Plague.
Hello.
Oh, these are those red talon. This is a red talon trader, I see.
Represent Red Talon.
Let's haggle.
All right.
Well, I've got a deal for you, Red Talon. I bet you've never in your life have you been able to get your hands on one of these sick small backpacks. 4 pounds of weight, 6 inventory slots, a lightweight backpack with very limited space. It's a steal. It's a steal. Let's get this guy out before they shoot and attract every zombie in the neighborhood.
Got anything useful you're looking to unload?
Look at this. Look at this ripoff. They're just reselling it. They're just reselling it for basically triple the price. Like, I see what kind of game they're playing. RTX Stormbringers. These are okay weapons. But I want this. This is what I really want. So, right here, you see how he walked back? Sound mechanics. That's another big tip in the game. You need to spend some time learning the sound mechanics. 'Cause that's one of the things that helps you not get caught by surprise, as frequently at least.
All right.
These are some of the new weapons. Like, I don't think the RTX Cyclone was originally in the game. They don't have the RTX Hammer. That's too bad. I would have bought that. That's actually a decent one. Hey, do they have any shotguns? Do they have the RTX Wolverine?
Got anything useful you're looking to unload?
Switch to guns. This is a pistol, 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 pistol. These are rifles, so no, they don't have the RTX Wolverine. Well, RTX Wolverine is actually a pretty good, just everyday shotgun. I would probably never use it in Nightmare Zone outside of my base, but it absolutely could be valuable for defending your base. Because it's a semi-automatic shotgun that is magazine fed, which means you do not have to feed the shells one at a time. And that speeds up the reloading speed very significantly. It also has a pretty fast reload. It's not one of those shotgun, or it's not one of those guns that have like an oversized magazine and they take forever to reload because your character can't seem to like fit it in. It reloads pretty cleanly. Nope, this is wrong. This is not the right way. One more over. Look at these pop-ins. Fortunately, no bloater pop-ins. Looking for any freaks in case, because, you know, they'll hear the sounds of combat. Need to know what kind of weapons I need to grab. You know, if we got ferals, for example, I'd have to run in and grab the pyro launcher. Here's a line of advice. Never equip the pyro launcher on your allies to use as base defense. You might think, oh, they have infinite ammo. Yep, well, they will also set you and everyone else on fire. It's quite bad. It's a massive fire hazard. Hang on to the Molotovs just in case we get ferals. Same with grenade launchers. You might think that, oh, well, if the BFG is good, then the BML-40... You know, it's got 12 grenades in the magazine. It'd be amazing for base defense. It might be okay in this situation since everyone would be up there and they would just shoot downwards, but in most situations... they also have a tendency to blow themselves up. Like, you see, like, the rims of the guard tower, they often hit the rims of the guard tower and blow themselves up. So, it's actually a terrible weapon most of the time for defending the base.
Here they come. Everybody back to work.
Also, the BML really isn't that strong. It takes way more hits than you would expect to kill things like, even stuff like Plague Guard. You'd think it'd be very good against Plague Guard. It is below average. It's not bad, but it's below average.
I'm sure we've got another wave coming any minute now.
Let's just go climb up here and see how our allies... These guys are actually doing decently up here. As long as they don't make it inside the base, at least. I hear them, but I don't see them. Oh, all these... Oh, yeah, that's right. That's when I was thinning out these... When I was thinning out the plague zombies from the plague horde with the juggernauts in them. Oh, here you are. Guess we gotta patrol the perimeter. Sounds like he's inside the base. Oh, there he is. And of course, all my allies, like, they're not gonna come out here and actually fight these guys. So it's up to me.
This is why we focus on protecting ourselves, so we can survive.
Alright, he's back up to being hero. Mending. 5 max health, which is pretty awful. Switching back to guard duty. And sign out with our leader.
Copy. We'll get on it ASAP.
We don't have to worry about
All right,
abandoning
hold
this
on.
mission
I'm on my
because
way.
it's a primary mission, meaning it will come back. There's our... So this is our character with the Devgru Infiltrator. Very good weapon for base defense. I think a mixture of BFGs and Devgrus is a good idea. So, well, she's kind of a butterface, but, you know, I guess you don't have to be sexy to be the leader. Except in my primary. When we actually have a permanent base, we're definitely going to shuffle through the people until we get, like, the sexiest, hottest characters, because that's the most important thing in the zombie apocalypse, is to basically try to create some kind of Sin City resort club where you actually have a better quality of life in the zombie apocalypse than you did in your previous life. That's kind of the end goal. That's the true end game of State of Decay 2. Anyways, that's the end of the Blood Plague. Zombies inventing brand new ways to fight back. The T-posing, they don't move, you know, I don't know, maybe like the Weeping Angels, you turn your back on them and then they come out of their T-pose. But that is that. We did some quests, destroyed the Blood Plague, got our character up, demoted Erik, quickly got him back up to full citizen status, even though we just got all that done in one episode. So, very exciting. And let's just check something. Oh, look at this. We can still have sniper support. So we can have all the benefits of the sniper tower, even though we don't have the sniper leader. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. Like this video if it was entertaining, subscribe for future State of Decay 2 content. And of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.